空に帰るあなたの姿を
What else can I do besides avenge you?
涙が枯れるまでずっと見つめていた溢れる悲しみは消せない傷はとに忘れはしないと知らない折れた翼を羽ばたかせ全てを消してみせよういつの日か終わりを迎える最後の鐘が鳴り鳴る優しいだけの言葉なら今の僕は癒せない果てしなく続く戦いこの身を全て捧げるだけ
Last time on Crystals of Chaos, after being summoned back to the kingdom itself, Enkai met with Lord Xenocrats to discuss a way to defeat me and my friends once and for all. Once again ensured victory, Lord Xeno allowed Enkai to use restricted weapons and artifacts from his treasury. Meanwhile, me and my friends finally reached King White River and restored order back to the kingdom. However, we soon discovered a much darker plot involving the kingdom of the Green Lake. A new deadly illness is plaguing the lands and making their kingdom vulnerable. However, Ardian believed he knew a way to stop it. But now that Enkai has access to even more power, will we be able to find a cure before he returns? Find out today on Crystals of Chaos.
I had no idea Lord Xeno was keeping the Crystals of Chaos in here. I thought they were on his person. No, what am I thinking? I can't take something as valuable as this. If I was to lose it, there would be no punishment from him that I could endure. Then again, he did give me permission to use anything from this room, hence why I'm in here in the first place. I've been waiting for an opportunity like this, and is this the right time to go ahead with it? Bellatrix, is that you in there? You look surprised, Ryder. What the hell do you think you're doing in Lord Xeno's treasury? I don't have to explain myself to you, Ryder. I've had enough of your mouth, Enkai.
So, who are these people you think can help us, Ardian?
Druids. A small group of them anyway.
Druids?
They are a group of peaceful people. Some have knowledge of magic, but they are known best for their skills with herbal remedies and their understandings of our world.
I did not even think about asking the druids, but I fear you could be right, Hardy. If they sensed the demons drawing near, they surely would have fled.
I don't believe they would have gotten far if that was the case.
It's only been a few days since the attack began, if I am correct.
Yes. Although it seems a lot longer than that, only a few days have actually passed.
In that case, they couldn't have traveled a great distance within that time, just like Ardian said.
Especially if there are a few of them, and if they took anything with them.
So you honestly think they could help Ardian?
The only place that could help us is is the Wizard's Tower of the First Order, but that is almost on the other side of the New World.
Well, if this is our only shot, we better go for it.
It is rather fortunate that you managed to drive Enkai away for a while. This should now hopefully give us the time we need to find a cure to assist Greenwick.
My other concern is that while we are gone, Enkai could return.
Agreed. We don't want him taking over again.
You all forget that you have got me and my troops back in the castle. We can stay here and use the castle as a stronghold.
You will be okay by yourselves?
Like you said, Kai, I wasn't given my title for nothing. I won't let Enkai come strolling back in here without a sword through his heart.
I don't think he even has one of those, Aaron. But I get the point, and I think you're right. You'll be safe for a while without us.
When do we leave?
Personally, I would rest up for a few hours and leave at first light. Even though you have all fought well, I'm sure you need time to regain some strength yourselves.
We would be able to cover my ground then too.
Very well, we leave at first light. I don't expect you to sleep in again, Kai.
Hey, that was just the once. But don't worry, I promise to be up in time.
Feel free to use the royal chambers upstairs. I think that's the least I can do for you all, after saving my kingdom.
Gotta enjoy the perks while we can.
You've got a point there.
Be up ready for first light. We leave immediately to track the druids down.
Let's hope they aren't as quick as us.
Good night, everyone, and well done for today. King Farafon would be proud of us.
Sweet dreams, Kai.
I hope I can get some sleep. Every time I close my eyes, I feel like I'm going to awaken as someone else again. No, come on, Kai, get a hold of yourself. Only you can choose what you become, not what's inside you.
Not so confident now, are we, Ryder? You have no idea how long I have wanted to do that. I better make sure no one finds you for a while. When he wakes, no one will realize a thing. He's too proud to tell everyone I knocked him out. Better head back to the rift. I cannot believe the amount of power this is fueling into me. No wonder Lord Xenocrest desires him so much. I have to be careful not to deactivate the crystal though. If that was to happen, the illusion would stop working, and then Xenocrest would discover I have taken it. Part of me wants to keep it afterwards, but what's the point of risking it now? Once I use this power to defeat Kai, I will take it back to where it belongs. As time passes, Xeno will acquire more crystals, and then I can choose to absorb even more of that power for myself.
Why do you seem so pleased?
Xeno allowed me to take this weapon in order to finish Kai.
I recognize that weapon. It belonged to a powerful warrior that Xeno defeated many years ago. It should cause a lot of damage to Kay.
Oh, it will do more than that. I will make sure this blade tears him apart.
You definitely seem more confident. I cannot come with you this time, I'm afraid.
I don't recall asking you to come along last time.
Whatever. Anyway, due to the situation, I've had to connect this rift to a point further along than before. It might take you a while to get back to White River Castle.
That's okay. If I get too bored, I can transform and fly there.
Well, good luck, Enkai. I look forward to seeing Kay's head with you when you return.
I'll be sure to bring a limb back for you as a memento, Ivor.
Good to see you kept your word, Kai.
I could have slept longer, but having a water spell cast on you is not a nice wake-up call.
So which direction are we heading?
I've ordered some of my troops to ask around about any rumored whereabouts of the druids. They should be back in a moment.
You should be able to cross the continent quite quickly. Due to the demon's destruction, a lot of obstacles are no longer there to slow you down.
I would say that's a good thing, but this is people's homes we are talking about, so I'll just make sure we take good use of a bad situation.
Very kind of you to show such compassion, Kai.
Captain!
Ah, good, you're all back.
We have a report for you, Captain, just as you asked.
Excellent. What are the details?
The druids have indeed moved camp recently.
They have chosen to move further north of their previous location.
They are now close to a river, separating our continent from the Westlands.
They're near the Westlands?
A good excuse to return close to home, right, Kai?
That's not too far for travel. Hopefully a few good hours at a fast pace.
There is one problem though, Captain.
What's that?
It seems some of Itzel's troops have an encampment set up near the ruined village.
What?
If the druids are too close, they may draw their attention.
I'm not letting any of Xeno's scumbags near Westlands. We will make sure we take them out regardless of the druids.
You shouldn't go looking for a fight, Kai.
He's right, Ardian. They probably made that camp with the ruins of our village.
I share the same feelings as you two. But there's more important things to think about. Enkai could return at any time.
I guess you're right.
Myra makes a good point. Time is of the essence. You should head to the druids immediately. If you are to encounter some hostility, then you can look to battle them, Kai.
We will be as fast as we can, Your Majesty. Eron, make sure you keep everyone on guard in case any demons return before Enkai.
Don't worry about us. You just focus on finding out a cure.
See you soon. Let's go, guys.
I think we are close now.
What makes you think that?
I can sense some magical properties the closer we get to these woods. The druids would have set up some form of magical trigger to warn them of outsiders.
Are the druids a threat to us?
They could cast a spell or two that could harm you, but while you're with me I can protect you with any spells.
These trees look similar to the ones in the Westlands too. That must mean we're getting close.
Seems crazy to think we're all so close to the place where this began.
I know what you mean, Ray. I don't think any of us expected to be in the situation we are now.
We are all still together. That's the main thing.
I think you're right there, Myra.
Everyone slow down for a moment.
What's wrong?
Just be calm.
Looks like we got some company.
No, Ray. All of you put your weapons down for a moment.
Do as he says.
You don't seem to be an enemy of ours. I hope I judged you correctly.
Do not fear. I am a friend, and is certainly not a foe of your people.
What about the rest of you?
Hurting peaceful people isn't exactly in our nature. I prefer to protect.
You all seem friendly enough. Allow me to welcome you to our camp.
It's nice to meet you all.
Do you have a leader of your circle that we can speak to?
Certainly. We'll take you to him.
They certainly like living amongst the nature.
Us rogues have followed the ways of the druids in some ways. It was they who first discovered the benefits of herbalism.
We know who to thank for your potions then, Myra.
I believe they no longer see us as a threat. This should make our quest easier.
Ah, greetings, travelers. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Alanon. Welcome to our druid circle.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Ardian Arendor, wizard of the First Order.
Ardian, the famous wizard? I've heard many great tales about you. I find it a great honor to be in your presence.
Well, if I seem like a hero to you, how about that young man over there?
That armor, that sword, a dragon knight.
Good to meet you. My name is Kai.
Drake.
What? How did you know that?
The planet respects you for what you've done for it so far. We heard all about your journey.
If this is true, then you may already know why we are here.
Alas, I do. Let us get you some food and water. Then we can discuss what you came for.
Thank you.
These people seem very kind.
Unfortunately, they also live in fear. A lot of sinister people have taken advantage of their goodwill in the past. It's people like xenocrats that cause them to constantly travel across the New World.
Well, someday, hopefully they can remain in one place. We have a few threats to deal with before that becomes a reality, though.
Now then, let's see if this crystal can provide a nice disguise for us. Time for a little change for you, my friends. Let's go pay our old friends a visit.